All right, we are live. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Current Situation Media. Today is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. We will be joined here by some of our panelists. We are discussing diaspora Liberian political spotlight, where we tackle issues concerning our country, Liberia. So we have a pool of panelists who will be joining us here to discuss some key issues. We will start with the fans of Grand Gedean, the protest against the referee during the county meet. And we'll discuss that. We'll also discuss President Boakai swims in pool of error as he suspends LTA commissioners and appoints UP partisans. Let's weigh in. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and share this here as we await our panelists to come on. And we'll also be discussing other political issues. So it's going to be a busy night, 2 hours. So we, as we await our panelists here, we are going to maybe play some little music and behind the scene because we are already sent out the link. Let us know if you want to join the spotlight here tonight, the Liberian political spotlight. Let us know. We will always send you the link. And let me see here if I can post the link here. Just give me a minute here, okay? We're gonna see if we can post the link. Angry Grand Gedean fans protest against the referee doing the counties meet. Your thought on that? They say he was cheating, and yeah, the soccer here and soccer lovers, they are entitled to a fair game. They don't like for you to cheat a team or the other team. We want to make sure that everybody play well. So let's go ahead here and put the link. Solo is going to come on here in a little bit. All right. All the way from LIB. What's up?
What's up? Yeah, bro. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I know that the echo is about I will put you on mute when I'm speaking. And then when you're speaking, I'll go on mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. All right, so we'd like to welcome Solomon Hooks. He's our chief correspondent and manager back home. And thank you for joining us. We appreciate that. Are you hearing the echo?
No, it's okay for me. It's okay for me.
Yeah, but I will go ahead and put this on mute here as speak. So yeah, so welcome here to the show here. Bring us up to date on the angry Grand Gedean fans protesting against the referee because he cheated. Bring us up to first of all, bring us up to date on the yeah.
Okay. Well, once again, I'm Solomon S. Hope. I'm happy to be the operation man slash manager here for current situation in Liberia. And I will like to begin like this with regards to the county meet. Um, on yesterday, we witnessed a dramatic scene with regards to the continuation of the county meet, a match between um, two historical rival political counties, excuse me, Grand Gedean and that of River G and that of Nimba County. And with that being said, the game ended up in a 2-2 draw. And then, the historicity about that county meet or about the county meet games is political. It's a political tournament. As history had it,
But
that tournament,
why is your political tournament?
very good. That tournament is normally sponsored by the Liberian government, and at most time, the power that be are the one. The tournament is normally favored where they from. What do I mean? The senior president or vice president that is so much interested in the game, county normally carry the tournament. That's what I mean by political tournament. The referees, those match commissioner can sometimes be influenced. If you watch the tournament or if you follow the historicity of the tournament carefully, the late President Doe was in power and Grand Gedean carried twice, I think one or two times, and then Bomi carried during President Taylor time, Grand Crew carried, Bomi carried again during Manasalif time, um, um, Grand Crew carried President Weah time, and so with those trends of events, it's been understood that this current vice president was the one that made an appeal so that the game can be postponed. The 30 minutes can be played the next day, which was yesterday, after it went to a 2-2 draw and extra time. And then when it went to the extra time, 30 minutes yesterday, Grand Gedean had a clear goal that was disallowed by the referee for no reason. Normally, on the football field, when a goal is been disallowed, the referee show the sign. Either he tell you it's an offside, it's a foul, or certain infringement was committed. But the referee just disallowed the goal and call for play in and then play continue. But then the outburst from the technical staff of the Grand Gedean shows that there was some level of dissatisfaction, and then the technical staff or bench was barricaded by heavily armed police. And then the technical staff requested that their players discontinue the game since they were being robbed of their goal. And then we also witnessed in fact, the time the goal was disallowed, or the goal was scored rather, we understand that there was no way for Neymar to come back, to make a comeback.
So let me ask you quick. This was when they were playing overtime now, right?
Exactly. And when you watch the match carefully for a very long time, I have not seen Grand Gedean play football the way they play during this country meet. They were exceptional, they were exact.
Was this the final?
No.
Okay.
It was in the final. It was in the final. It was just the quarterfinals. They were trying to qualify for the semifinals.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. But then it seems that Grand Gedean has been heavily supported or really strategized this time around. Their team were well organized in terms of defense, midfield, and attack. But then the referee disallowed the goal, thus allowing the game to end up in a 5-5 penalty, and then Nima came up victorious. After that scene,
Yeah.
after the penalty shootout, or before the penalty shootout and during the penalty shootout, the protest from outside the stadium and both inside the stadium was very heavy.
Wow.
After after the penalty shootout, we saw the the coaches benches, the VIP glass were all broken, and lots of things were destroyed by the angry Brazilian fans. And I think the organizers or the referee, whosoever that did that, made a serious mistake, holding to the fact that those two counties are rival counties. Another point I also have, or another issue again, that identical referee is called Josephus Tagilov.
What?
That
What?
referee is on record. That referee is on record 2019 for match fixing. He was also suspended, owing to the fact that that referee has a bad reputation with regards to match officiating. I think the FA or whosoever did the appointment or referee selection shouldn't have appointed him to officiate such a high-profile county mid-match.
So this man already have a record.
Exactly.
So let's read this here before you continue. Let's read this message here from what's his name here? Honorable Musa Hassan. So he wrote after the Grand Gedean goal was this a lie.
Exactly.
So let's read this here. He said that the truth is hard and sometimes painful. Today the referee robbed our people of good football. A goal for Grand Gedean didn't mean they would have won us. This is just wrong. The referee must be punished. We are Nima and we have overcome greater challenges before. We didn't need this help from him. While it didn't mean victory for them, the goal they scored was perfect. Football doesn't deserve this. The truth is the truth. Even if it's against you, this was against us. The victory is undeserved. Wow, that's a strong statement from anybody, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, he's a newly Nigerian lawmaker. He's a stakeholder as well,
Yeah.
a very big businessman in the country. And he was just giving a candid opinion on how the match was officiated and how Grand Gedean were robbed of their victory. What is so painful in that one of the protesters, one of those supporters, one of those diehard fans lost their life from police brutality. So let me first of all express my condolence to the Grenadians who tried to protest in with regards to their defeat yesterday, and to the family members for the loss of their loved one, their son, and their relatives. The current situation, family want to say, we regret the situation, and we say, take heart. So that is that so far from that end, and the situation has been brought under control, and the diplomatic portion of it is still ongoing, but the protest and the violent part of it has been resolved. But like I said, the referee has been expelled, and his entire career now is in jeopardy.
Wow. So the referee have been expelled, and you spoke about the person that lost their life. the fan. Was that fan Gedean, or that fan was or just a regular, you know?
He was a he's a Grand Gedean.
Wow. I mean, it was sad to see that even or high official Musa ability expressing his thought on
You
what
have a terrible feedback that it echo your voice. I don't know what is that.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, I have to post solo on mute because solo internet is called the echo internet.
Man, I era B ba, that era B.
But solo, don't worry. Current situation will fix it. We'll fix that problem
My
soon.
man, don't hear your hate on issue when wrong people, people who are not ordained. So now when we say this thing, they think we're trying to be political. But when you blend politics with spiritual issue, sometimes you will not see it before you get to know you are in the middle of the water. We should not take the content issue to just be a major. It's a major issue. Don't get me wrong. But did it just start with the content? No. It started with a couple of national atrocity, national disasters, from one to another, to another, to another. Okay? And with all these happenings, you are now heard official statement from government. You are not seeing any system into place to remedy these issues. Some of these things they are highly demonic and spiritual. But like people don't believe this spiritual thing. So when you're talking, it sounds funny. We don't believe in it.
So let me ask you, Pastor Sosa, do you think this kind of meat is political size, because so
Well,
it is.
well, I don't want to say it is being politicized. I don't have the evidence. I don't have the facts to authenticate my accusation. If I have said they politicize it. But being a player of the game, one good thing I can say is that our officials, right, the match officials on many occasions in this country may have brought low the integrity of the game. But the kind of thing they do, whether it is intentional, whether it's by mistake, whatever it is, you know, Jide and Nima was not the first. All right. We experienced that with Lofa and one other country that I can't remember. And then the Grand Gedean issue came in. We also hearing that similar things of this nature happen in the legal country, in the preliminary, they even came to town to SKD. You know, so the FA is on obligation to know what kind of place in the center of the county meeting, because these matches, they are not just on the social level, they have political implication. Because, for example, people from lawmaker, superintendent, county government official from different county go around their county and give them those support. You know, some people even use this thing to run common hand campaign. That they may the players, the country will say they met what they're doing, the county me. With with voting. So when these kind of things are happening and people just come and just kill effort, the morale, the euphoria of the game, just by one mistake or something done intentionally, it's bad. It's surely bad. And almost everybody who understands the game have condemned the action of that referee against Grand Gedean County.
Right. And like Solo said that referee had a record, and so what do you know about the referee based on his past record?
Well, according to our little research we have done on him, they came for honor suspension like 4 or 5 months ago. Because according to the information we gathered is that each another company, it was a division of game that it was reported that he accepted bribe of like I think 20,000 to award one other thing to be able to advance to another stage in the tournament. It was not in the company. And the FA conducted an investigation before him to suspend him for some period of time. They brought him back not too long ago, and he did this. So he's on record for playing some dubious things or dubious hands into market. And I think the FA do have a role in that. Someone is called it's called match fixing in the soccer arena. It's called match fixing. You for me is bribe to help the other team advance to another level at the expense of other team. So whoever when they are found guilty, it's not about you suspending it at the time, but expel them completely and put them let me go there. Let them go in the soccer here so that Liberia called a referee as a corrupt referee that is not qualified to ref or officiate any soccer match. Say a report of CAF, say a report of FIFA. All serve as a deterrent for young referees that are coming up.
So
Go ahead.
thank you, Pastor. So let's hear from Ase's input here. Ase, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we cannot see you. But that's fine. Your audio is clear. So
Man,
that's
as I choose to be in the darkness for some clandestine reason, man.
yeah. Ase always put yeah. Ase
No,
my brother just decided to be in the darkness, man.
yeah. So Ase, do you think that referee was paid by some high official from Neymar to pretty much cheat Grand Gedean?
first I want to say good evening to all of y'all. And sorry if I'm in the dark, my man. I ain't like bro, so at the government, y'all get all y'all. So,
Well, I think you need to link up with your man Solo Solomon. As I say, he in LIB, so try to link up with him. Go
my
ahead.
man, that UP man, stupid to link up with UP man. Security reason, freeze that one.
My man, be careful in that country, oh. They
Hmm.
put out see on many platforms, they know you.
My man, the people that can't even know I can
The way
enter.
I start finding body all over the place.
No, but I want to say thank you for the show. But AJ, back to your question, my man. Uh, you know, the thing is like this, right? It's not about politicizing this because when you give your honest opinion, they would think say, oh, this and that. Because I saw a political statement from your man Vanisaki because Vanisaki thinks say everything about Liberia now he must put more inside. He try to politicize the whole suspension, talking about say the LFA president did not do investigation and this and that. When the information is out there that this man is already been convicted of malpractice, you understand? So even
Right.
if they expel him, what's the difference? They already have a record on him. So I don't know how Vanisaki trying to, I don't know. Vanisaki pa, like bro going backwards and say, okay, so now he Joseph Boakai. You
Right.
understand? So, but honestly, the referee deserve everything, every punishment he got because for little chump change, he jeopardized his license. You understand? And listen, Liberian people don't understand that your career, you have to be professional in your career. Don't take your career to please no man. Because at the end of the day, that man just took himself. FIFA can call for referee all over. You understand? He could have been the next referee in the African Cup of Nations. He would make good money. But with that kind of record, they will not even look at him. Liberia can't even see him. So for little chunk change, to just eat for today, you destroy your whole record because they want everybody know about you. What place you will go? You finish what you said. The new age we living in a technology. When you make small single mistake, you out. But at the end of the day, you got the consequence you deserve, my man. That referee deserve everything because at the end of the day, it's not only AJ. You all remember this, okay? We always claim that we fought 14 years civil war. Liberian people crack it in the head. You understand? For
I like
that
that no
game,
more.
that
I like
game
that.
could,
I like that no more.
no, but I'm saying when they come to certain things, when Liberian men get vet, they don't want they don't want to hear anything. What kind in their head like what they will do, then they will ask questions later or they will regret later. You understand? And those little things, because the people they not get the money first, they not get the food, they not get anything. The only thing they find interesting, then you want to play politics with it again. So even if they were going to destroy the fee, who the bigger loser? They destroy the fee, but who the bigger loser? Our fee already FIFA telling us we not qualify. We were playing our home game in Ghana. You all see that people you are complaining. But for one single game, Benin, you get there, you start destroying your own fee. Sometimes we need to think outside of the box. You understand, AJ? And my generator high. You know.
But your generator high, and I see your man Soto sweating like that.
But so in government, but I the one and I will tell you, say the government working when they know say the government is not working.
AJ. There's something I want us to focus on. It's about the rule rehabilitation that going on in the country.
But let's exhaust this other topic first. Then we
Oh,
can
okay, sorry. I mean, I didn't even see what kind of topic we have today. I checked. I didn't. I only saw the link.
Yeah.
So I don't have a long-term discussion.
No, we will pretty much bring that up. Yeah, we're just discussing the angry Grand Gedean fans that protest against the referee, and also from there, President Boakai swims in a pool of.
And I learn. You just call me up.
No. Go ahead. I'll just make your suggestion.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You learn.
I tell my generator on. You just call me off.
My man.
Yeah,
but
the thing I was saying, we the youth, this is why I tell my leg on for. Because at the end of the day, I need to show my face on it 1 year. You understand?
Yeah.
We the youth, we must not learn how to destroy our thing. This is why our country looking the way it's looking. When we angry, you're not channel our grievances in a different way. We must not go on the street and start destroying our property. Because this is the same fee. Me and I like hypocrisy. The people they are right. You understand that referee, and this is why I say the referee deserve every punishment he got. Because he jeopardized his own career for chump change. You understand? But equally to the fans, we were the scene that when people crying that we not get fee. Our national team play who in Ghana. We're not even there yet. Good. Then you're already destroying what we have. What kind of rational sense it make? You understand? Y'all encourage our brother and sister when we're mad at somebody. I would prefer y'all should have beat the police there and the referee is set. I would rather not care because his brother on his set. But when y'all start destroying our feet, what we already not even get, I would feel like y'all stop laughing because I want me doing the word, they take all the quarry wire. And today we're not enjoying quarry. Back then we had those things, and now the Liberian never had it. We had it. But soon the war spark up that the thing they print just in there were already taken. You understand? So I was right there.
Isaac.
Yeah.
You know the reason why we led to that extra 30 minutes that will play on Monday? Because the game will play on a Friday. We'll play on a Friday. And that 30 minutes have to go to Monday. Do you know the reason why I went to Monday?
Oh. The game play in 2 days.
Yeah,
No, but the referee said they're supposed to get a every red card, and at the red
It
card.
was not, that one was not a referee fault. All right. The game, Grand Gedean was leading 2-1. I think almost like in the 70 or 60 minutes, I think the 70 or 80 something minute, Nima did equalize. The game was 2-2. The game ended in 2-2, but then it was already dark. So according to them, they want to switch on the light. The light did not come on. I say, who were the technicians? What were the technical team that were managing the affairs of the stadium? They no more. You went out to purchase, even when you went to a store to purchase a generator.
Let me say
You will tell the dealer. The reason why they give you a car to go do a test drive to make sure that you like what you're about to buy. We have a national counter meet coming up. You guys postpone our counter meet from January, February, March, and then we in April. You have not done your analysis, you have not done your technical or survey to know the light on the field, everything good, and if there's a default, how do you rate it? These things are light bulbs. They can blow up. That thing was renovated 2 years ago. Those lights can blow, they need maintenance. So nobody want to look at them to know what they provide, or current whatever. But by the time it was 30 minutes now to play the extra time, there's one you go to the oh, they never tell me so. So I'm asking myself a question. What was the reason you postponed the country me? What and what you wanted to do? I thought this, I think you want to make sure they in play before the country me kick off. And how we went to the extra time on Monday from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then Monday they play the extra time. No. So I'm saying, I'm trying to say this, that we are just very happy. Look, every version of our counting B should be better than previous ones. Every version of our counting B should be better. Things we did yesterday should serve as a check mark for an improvement for the next counting B, or for any activity for that matter.
Can I say something?
I think our mail or when it's to one.
Yeah, no, hold on. Let make this conversation more interactive. Let give Soto chance to open.
Make it a UP match ever.
Yeah, the mayor is not UP. I disagree. Soto, are you a UP man?
We can't be going back and forth with the issue of UP. Our brother's statement would not compel me to buy his idea from the CDC angle. I will remain neutral and independent, and my points will be based on the current reality. In fact, that is what we are referring to as current situation. But let me say something. I think I'm spelling out here for the concept that the tournament is a political tournament. As history had it, 1988 tournament. The President Joe requested a penalty to be given to Grand Gedean. And then the penalty was called for, and the player that was taking the kick was called Teacher Green. Those of you who were around, you hear about Teacher Green. He was the best penalty shooter in the country at the time. That was Teacher Green, very first time missing a penalty kick, a penalty spot kick. In 1988, after President Joe requested a penalty because the game was very tough and he needed for Grand Gedean to win that tournament. But what I try to say is that we condemn the act, and we understand that the referee decision was influenced, which of course is wrong. But this is a delegate tournament. It's always been influenced by bigger hands. In 2022, Grand Crew won the tournament, and Nima was cheated in the semi-finals match. And Nima walked away from the field. If you can still recall, Nima walked out of the field and Nima was fine. Nima said, even though we are fine, but we please ourselves and we could not sit and lie ourselves being bullied soccer-wise. And so Nima had to walk on the pitch. And there were other people saying Grand Gedean boarded the scene, they kind of were destructive or ending by also walking away from the pitch. But Grand Gedean or the captain said it doesn't represent good sportsmanship. They thought they were channeled, they thought they were won, and later channeled the grievance through the proper means. But unfortunately, it ended up the way it ended. So the tournament is a political tournament. It is normally won by the power that be. If you check the records. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but AJ, before you move forward, so just says something that we need to rectify. So can you go on mute? We got the echo. Okay, thank you. You know, he talking about the teacher agree. He talking about agree myself with living family. As somebody I know very well, my big brother. You know, but let me say this: when you say things that you pinpointing, they will provide the fact. So, if, for example, if I say in 1986 they took a laptop from my house, it will be authenticated. I mean, I'm a people authenticated that indeed they took that laptop. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to fashion or how to reach your voice. But if I were in your case, it could be the referee awarded a controversial penalty to Grand Gedean, and the penalty was taken by the agree, and he makes it. When we say don't request a penalty, a man who is the most noted president that promoted sport for every angle of our country, will take your give up penalty or your give penalty to go out from Grand Gedean County. It's difficult to believe. I do agree there was a controversial in the final. Okay, there was a short controversial. As a certain point in time, I was saying when something, somebody glad they were playing, the current went off. All right. They said because it was a hand to be. But again, we don't have a proof that it is because of something that the current went. So if you put at the math practice that when I talk, we can discuss it, but when you say don't request it, then we ask you on this show to give a few details and no evidence that guide you, you know, to make such a statement. And because come on, man, that's our late president. We have to hold him. I mean, he dead and gone, but the legacy had to be respected.
All right, I say you wanted to add something. Go ahead.
I mean, I say you peso, but they know me. I know say you PRO. You understand? But I know one current situation, but you PRO. But again, like what brother Dennis was saying, right? You see, one thing, if I started the Unity Party, the whole structure that be, when they're doing something, they can look for a way to balance it. You understand? You see, since when they cancel the game, they say the level not coming on. Who's the vice president of Liberia? And a Guillaume. So what if they man telling you it was okay for Samuel Doe to do it then? He telling us that Jeremiah do it now. That just no, man, please don't call me off. Man, I'm understanding you, that the understanding you gave me. You understand? Because you say that the power that be, letting brother Dennis say a very important thing. I didn't know say I hear about that light situation, but mind you, who tell you say now the vice president tell the people say no let tell the people no let in the building. The same person that pay the referee, that the same person pay for that light to not be on that field that day. But we see when God want to expose people, they have ways of exposing people. They mainly doing it, they do it broad daylight. He wanted to win it by any means necessary. You understand? Have we heard anything from the vice president, Jeremiah Kun, to condemn the act?
Isaac, you muted. Isaac, you are muted.
I'm not.
Now Isaac, I'm solo. Solo, you are muted. Sorry, Isaac. I meant solo.
After from the onset of the show, I said it that we are gathering information that it is his vice president that requested the extra 30 minutes to be played 2 days later. When AJ came, you were new to that. I hope you get me. And okay. I know that this is what you want to hear. I'm not going to please you, but I also stand for what I know, that's what I can say. When I mounted the podium for the onset, I told the public that we gather information that it is the vice president in Jeremiah Kun that pleaded with the FA that since the light is troubling, let the game be played on a later date, the 30 minutes. That is how I said it is the power that be that normally made the games to be political, that made the county meet to be a political tournament. And I made reference to 2 circumstances. One of them, that in 1988, while the game was in play, the ball went outside and the referee was called to the commissioner and they talked. And those who saw the match commissioner spoke with Joe earlier understood that it was the same message that they were passing on to the center red. It didn't even take 10 minutes in that game. The referee blew a penalty that was highly protested. And that penalty was taken by teacher Gray.
Moses, we are in so let me ask you, let me interject, I will ask you, how old were you at the time?
My brother, the issue of age is not a funny yet. How old were you when LeBron gained independence? Are you not aware that LeBron gained independence in 1947?
No, would you give me the kind of information? You say, and like something you speaking it like you Western it. I'm asking.
When you quote LeBron independence, you can be quoting it like you witness it, you can be quoting it, ready?
Yeah, I read it. I will be quoting sources that I read it from.
And that is what we are saying according to our source.
Go ahead.
My brother, I used to teach at a Memorial Vocational Training Center, and our teaching BCom 101 and 102 building construction. You know what I told the guys? I told the guys that the first morning mason was Joseph James, and he developed the block on a hollow cell. One of the began asking me, "Brother, you were there?" And I asked him, I said, all the things the first teacher taught me, he wasn't there, but he read it. So, my brother, we can quote sources and we can redirect our arguments in other direction positively.
So you my professional colleagues and you can be attacking me on the show.
No. You just want me to center my idea around what you believe. And I think this is what made the platform so unique for the fact that we have different opinions and different expertise with regards
to. Can we move to another topic? I think we exhausted the topic. We all say the same thing privately.
No, but can I say, give me 30 seconds, AJ.
Yeah, okay. Because we spent 1 hour on this.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say, clarify something to Brother Solo. Like, I was not here, I was not following the show. You know what I'm saying? If you say that, like, now I understand But just to tell you, say some of us got investigative mind. When they men told me about the 30 minutes and how the game was postponed, I start adding the puzzle together, and this is how my conclusion led me to Jeremiah Kuhn, and you just confirm it. So I was putting the puzzle together because at the end of the day, the same person that say the learner coming on that was behind that thing, that the same person was behind the referee. And the referee now, he put his own neck on the chopping board for somebody else. And this is a good example. You understand? The younger generation will learn that if the man send me to go K, when I go K, when they catch me, what will become of me and what will become of him? Do you understand? And that just I will leave it on that note. We can move on.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Here, Ali, we exhausted this first topic here. So we're going to move to President Boakai swims in the pool of error as he suspends LTA commissioners and appoints UP partisans. So we're going to start with Solo. Bring us up to date here on this
Oh,
appointment.
you mute about.
Yeah, so you can always unmute this for yourself. But yeah, why is it? Why did he suspend the LTA commissioners in the first place?
The LTA is your tenure position, the Liberia Telecommunication Authority. And politically, these leaders, when they come to power, they don't feel safe working with people who were appointed by other presidents. They feel that those people owe loyalty. So they go about tampering with those tenure positions. And according to our law, there are some positions that cannot really be touched, like the Election Commission, the Central Bank, and the GAC. 3, according to our law, the 1986 Constitution. And those other ones,
CSA as well.
Come again? Okay.
CSA. CSA.
Yeah, CSA. But then the recent law passed that gave those guys tenure position as well states that you can terminate their contract, but you will have to stick with them in terms of paying them off. Send the tenure positions of contract, in terminating it, you will be obligated to them to pay for the rest of the years that was left. With that being said, they have tussle over the issue of tenure. And I think we had a conversation before. But then when the guys ran to Supreme Court with the issue of tenure, the Supreme Court slapped the president in the face and said, you cannot just fire these people.
I say, get your house you. I said, no, get your house you. They go behind the camera, man.
You cannot just fire these people. You will have to go back and do the right thing. And so we witnessed Supreme Court sending Ambassador back or the president back with regards to the contract law or the guideline that protect the tenure position. And then the president again sat there and said, but since I don't feel pleased working with these guys, I think I can file alternative route. The president went and suspended them on grounds that these guys are under investigation for corruption. But he didn't just suspend them, he suspended them and appointed partisans. So after appointing the partisans, the guy said, no, we got to go back to the court. And those commissioners from the LTA went back to the court again. Today, the court got a ruling that they cannot probe into that matter with regards to the suspension, because the suspension is in line when they probe into the suspension issue, it would be violating the Constitution or the president's right, because the president has the right to appoint and dismiss or to suspend people based on alleged corruption act. So he appointed acting people in the position of these commissioners. But let me tell you what, these commissioners who are suspended are viewing the political setting from the third eye. They understand that this suspension is going to last for the longest, and they might not come back because those carrying on the investigation are the same people in power. So they had to run the Supreme Court. And unfortunately for them, Supreme Court said this issue they cannot probe in it. So I will stop here for now, and our colleagues will ask questions or throw light on the topic as well.
Go ahead, Pastor.
So first of all, the very point I want to establish here is that it was not just the LTA alone that was suspended. The chairman on good governance, was also suspended on ground that the presidency had received intelligence that these guys violates, and they are in some malpractices, so he carried on the suspension. But one thing that still beats my imagination, I think the Supreme Court had a reason why they declined the writ of not writ of prohibition, but the request to information by the suspended commissioners. I think the Supreme Court had a reason, because, like you said, the president has a right to suspend if there is a dark cloud, according to our law. If he sees there's a dark cloud, but what the president does not have is to have a perpetual suspension. You have instituted a committee to conduct an investigation, and the committee has a right. I mean, not the committee have a right, but the committee is supposed to do the investigation and bring forth the finding. Now, it's on that finding that your final judgment, whether their suspension will lead to a dismissal or reinstatement, will come about. Now, remember now, the suspended commissioner also have a right. It's on your finding from the investigation to go back to the Supreme Court or see reason through their legal advice and say, look, this thing you're going to go, you cannot get it. I mean, you guys, so I don't see need that you go to the Supreme Court. Just accept what the president say and go on with your life. So it's two ways. But what I foresee is that this suspension will be a perpetual suspension. The findings of the investigation that the president is talking about might not come anytime soon, like we are seeing now. The AFL ladies, when they had a protest, a team of, investigation was, and a committee was put in place to investigate. Up to the soon to get in 2 weeks, we're going to 3 months, no report. The King George issue, the committee was set up, up to present, no report. So without when there will be a report on this issue. Now, secondly, if an accuser becomes a judge, where is the justice? The same people that are accusing the man are the same people sending people to investigate. So I don't see any fair that are going to come out of that. At the end of the day, they will find some kind of means somehow to incriminate those guys and make sure that they leave this position. That's what they are doing. And I think in my own mind, what I see happening right over there, I term it as a witch hunt. Because if you think that you want to be earnest and sincere to the ruling of the Supreme Court, when you suspend this guy, you are set up independent commissioners to go to the investigation, along with the GSC or the anti-corruption commissioner, investigation, so on. And then from there you can take a decision. But the very people you appointed initially And the Supreme Court ruled against are the same people you sent back to preside over investigation. Doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't make no sense. You know, but that's why it is. That's what we wanted. We pray
Thank
for
you.
it. I mean, Solomon and Brian on us. We live with it.
But gentlemen, like I say, your stop referring to Solomon as a UP man. It's not.
You
It's a,
know, you pay for me. I know so no you pay, but
yeah,
so
he's
no
not.
is
Just
pro. It's a pro. You pay. They go election. There's no
no.
if and end about it.
Solo stated that he just he's a middleman. He basically
No, AJ, your stop. AJ,
he,
no.
he's very objective in his
If we are put Joe, we are going election. You are put Boakai here.
presentation.
Solomon will say Boakai. Solomon voted for Boakai. Solomon encouraged other people to vote for Boakai. Solomon was a pro Boakai. He may not be a UP. He was a pro Boakai. He supported the ideology and the agenda of the Unity Party. Why you're dancing over the issues?
All right, we will come back to that. But what is your take on the suspension of the LTA commissioners and appointing the UP Parisian or Isaac?
Answer you muted.
Isaac, you are not audible, brother.
I say, well, for me, I would take a different approach
All right.
because they two men, they're learning, they're being professional. You understand? But I would take it from a different angle because if I remember, some of all have become student of Liberian politics, and sometimes you gotta analyze and put your puzzle together, right? I would say this, right? When you hear say a lot of sedition were disenchanted, the disenchanted sedition, this is what they wanted President Weah to do. A lot of them, they wanted President Weah to disregard the law and go after people and just fire people and put his own people there. And President Weah did not do it. And that's how you saw people call themselves disenchanted seditions. We started 18 years. Liberal politics is not rocket science. You can see that all of them are left President Weah that go join Joseph Boakai. Guess what? Joseph Boakai, if Joseph Boakai can listen to men like Vanisaki, expect Joseph Boakai to make a sound decision. Basically,
No, man, don't talk about Vanisaki. So what do you say? Vanisaki not no more?
My man, Vanisaki, my man, you're please, I'm begging you, one really. You see, this is the problem with the people in Iowa. When I ready to go for Vanisaki, I told Vanisaki personally, when you beat on another man can beat on you. And you understand? When the men were attacking President, we are me at Vanisaki uno thorn in his flesh. And you understand? So your plea, your limit, don't defend Vanisaki yet. But Vanisaki are the people that said that Liberia were going backward, doing President Weah time. But these were the same people. This is the advice Vanisaki they were giving President Weah. They wanted all turning position gone. They said President Weah must take everybody because they can't trust nobody. And just because President Weah refused to do that, that's why they came up with the slogan of disenchanted seditions. If you don't know what disenchanted came from, this is where it came from. And today they aligned themselves with Joseph Boakai, and Joseph Boakai is meeting their demands. And guess what? Look how they blown up. If you want to tell me, say they men, they had all this sense, they had all this suspension idea. Why didn't they take that step first? You all send party chairman to go to place and start taking people from job. After that, now you just to show political strength, then you want Alex say because you know say the law protect you on that side. So to me, it's not strange to me. At the end of the day, nobody's stupid yet. You understand? But sometimes we need to let these people know you're not just dealing with the same old Liberian people because Liberian politicians have the mindset that Liberian can only talk about things for 5 days and they forget about it. The new generation, and not 5 days, we will start grading the government from since Helen time. And they see law what Joseph Boakai disrespecting today. Joseph Boakai was in the Senate. He was presiding over the Senate. He was the vice president pro tem at that time. You understand? He the one that passed the law So how come today he the same person violating the law? They see 10 new position, but you see Joseph Boakai not get no legacy. You understand? The probably going to a grave. The thing why he lead there say he destroying it on a way because he thinks say after you do that, another president can be respecting you. No president will respect it. Joseph Boakai just trample upon it. It's done. Because now any president can, nobody that get 10 new position job is protected. You must just know that. And this is what the stupid part about politicians like. They can be exposing themselves. They don't know just because they hate one man. Like the only funny thing I'll say about Liberian politicians, when somebody get a position, they not let that person, they will expose everything to the people. Now when the next man get there, you don't know how to fool anybody again. Like what happened to Joseph Boakai? Joseph Boakai then made president. We are may all know say our taxpayer money can pay PHP. Our taxpayer money can pay Invisible Park, 14 military hospital. You understand? And I'll be honest to the issue, man. Because at the end of the day, if we're not honest to the issue, like why some people then living their life just to please politicians. Me, I don't want to be no politician friend. Because politicians can't give me no food to eat. They make their money, they go do what they want to do with their money. I care about what's going to happen for Liberia because when you put Liberia in a stage that it can be presentable, trust me, we the citizens will find ways to make ends meet. Because at the end of the day, people did not get the idea why some of our supporting president we are. Liberia need real transformation for infrastructure. AJ, they made solo in Liberia. As they made about PHP. If we have 5 of PHP in Liberia, if Liberia will not get no different outlook.
You know, Isaac, let me buttress you on something. I'm not going to go to detail because it's unethical to do. I will never do it. But I just want to say that we had a 3-hour. I don't know why you're not in our meeting, Isaac. We had a 3-hour Zoom meeting with President Weah. He said something. He said, "But anything you see as national development, like the park, the 14 minutes, the park, the 2 park, the Emerald Hospital, all of the development he talks about." He said, "Each time I travel and went to my friend's country, when I see it, I bring it home." He said, "We want to Equatorial Guinea. I was Equatorial Guinea somewhere." He said, "I saw that invisible park." He took it from 3 countries. He was naming the 3 countries that he went and saw the way they are playing. Also, he took portion of it and make it one. He said the VIP law you see at the RIA. We went to Equatorial Guinea. And they allowed, I was the first president that used that lodge. Just opening my passport and said, "This year I must take it to Liberia." And that's how I came and built that lodge. What I'm trying to say, before I conclude on this, let me ask my brother a question. Maybe he's not Liberia because we don't have access to all the employment listing yet. Someone will get this, will get it real up. So can you name for me a hardcore sedition that is known as a sedition, that stood as a sedition through the campaign, the election, that has been absorbed into President Boakai government, that have been appointed, whether it be assistant minister, whether a sweeper position, where appointed, any position, anyone.
First of all, let me say the PHP park wasn't our taxpayer money. It was a donation from the Saudi Arabia, the friends of the president from Saudi. And lastly, I don't think people will be able to work with people they don't trust. The issue about government or running of organization of government is about trust.
That's not my issue.
And
My only issue is just
and
answer my question yes or no. I agree. People want to put a trust.
and
I
I'm
agree
not in
with
a
you.
mood
So
to
I'm
answer.
not
I'm
asking.
not in
That reason why I asked the question.
I'm not in a mood to answer, and I cannot be. I'm not a yes and no man, as you may be aware.
But
We
as a,
place our issues based
when
on
you explain all
the.
these things, at the end of the day, you are not telling me yes or no.
No, I will
That,
explain, and you don't know what I'm saying yes or no, right?
okay, if you don't want to answer me, let me go. I don't want you even on time. If you don't really prepare the answer, I can go ahead. That's the reason why I asked the question. If I want an explanation, I will answer in a form and manner what you will give me explanation. I want to ask, do you know? And our course this year appointed a person for our government. The answer simple, yes or no. If I want to treat you, I will ask you, do you know his name or whatever? I know people when the president comes to power, you want people to be down. I know that. And what Isaac was saying, the reason I asked that question is that, guys, it's not the media sell, like we always do, I get terrible feedback. Okay, thank you. Let me say this. I'm still hearing it. I think that's AJ. Okay, you're good.
No, that's not me. I'm trying to mute Solo.
You're good now, you're good.
All right.
What president, we have one, and this is some of the things those guys, this year, we're telling president, we are going, when we had our 3-hour meeting. It's a lady that Solomon knows. They call Cedar Coffee Brown. Cedar Coffee Brown, she was a UPS. She wrote Management all through the 12 years. One of her posts on the social media said, we are winning election in this country with 10 executive management to a football fee. When President we have won the election, looking at our Cedar Coffee Brown track record for the National Port Authority, President we are appointed as IT managing director of the NPA.
Which party she hail from? What's a party?
So
What's a party?
you have a Cedar Coffee Brown tomorrow. I don't know Cedar Coffee Brown. Later on, can you meet everybody again, please? I guess you don't want to speak, so he omitted himself. Later on, we are appointed for as National Housing Authority Managing Director. She served for that 6 year in person, we are government. Not just that, you know, and I know that Mary brought you from UP. So we team Mary brought. You know, and I know that Benson Kafini was the first foreign minister honor president. We are king for the Unity Party. All right. So the reason I ask that question is that if a leader who intends to navigate the country on the trajectory of unity, don't do what Boakai doing. We never do what Boakai doing. All right. What country is a disarray? It's in chaos. Because we are not heading the path of unity. The division continues to grow on a daily basis. And there are a lot of Liberians right now as I speak to you. The videos are all on the social media crying why they took the decision, why they did it at this early stage. You know, I just want to make that point.
Let me. I think Isaac.
Can y'all getting me? I want to add on what Brother Dennis said, right?
Yeah,
you know, my man, how you know? I just let you talk. When I finish, then you will respond to me and then man because I want to add some more on it.
Okay.
So you can package all together.
But so that party, I will not attack you. We just discussing.
No,
let me jump on the man.
So no, Isaac, hold on. So you can control your mute and unmute button from your end. So let me just, I just want to make it.
The man can unmute himself, but he now want to unmute himself back again.
All right, go ahead.
You know how to unmute himself, but he can't want to mute himself. But let me not lose my thought. My man, where I come in, let's jump on me and
no, that hearing you. I said, go ahead.
Okay, so like you were saying, right? And this is why they say leaders are not made. My man, please mute yourself real quick. Send a man back, and I wanted to talk behind his back, but and this is why when I say we are students of Liberian politics, we know who you represent when you present your case. You understand? I don't see what in a man defending here. Everything we say, he have to buttress it. You understand? But I told you, I can just call him professionally. I will not call him UPS, but the man is a propagandist. Mind you, UP now pour 100 and 200 and I know 120,000 or 200 or something for just the media. You understand? So, but let me just say this, right? Back to what I was saying, I just wanted to add to Brother Dennis. You understand? Leaders are not made. Leaders are born. You understand? And wisdom don't come by size or wisdom don't come by age. The wisdom that President we had to run that country, Joseph Boakai get it. No sound person will not say, oh, I'm going to job president. We have never run a country before. No sound person will go to a job and just fire everybody with the experience and contact. You don't know you need contact from these people. Even if you want to fire them, you need to get a concrete information that is legit. You got to peg them. They will come to you when they feel comfortable, when they feel that their job now at risk. You intend to start collecting those information. Then you will get factual information. But generally, you fire everybody. The new people you bring in, they not get contact. And the same contact what the old people were using, they come be using. Primary example. Look at your certain mayor and the new mayor of Morovia. They made a complaint about Jefferson Koji. For how long? Sooner they make it to office. The same cry Jefferson Koji was crying, and the same cry he crying. And he came from America. My man, when you see people that claim to be educated and they not get common sense, it can be laughable. Because Liberia will get bush all over the place. How can you be collecting debt from Morovia? You dumping the debt in Morovia, but you want the debt more finished? Why you can't go find a dump site outside of Morovia? But they just know how to eat the money, the peanut. But they not get common sense how to keep the city clean. You understand? Like, and this is why some of the time we're not supporting President we are because we stupid, my brother. When we go outside of, like for example, after the Civil War, I enter Ivory Coast. I know Ivory Coast at the back of my palm. I grew up in that kind of place. Go to Ivory Coast and go see development. We already grew up with that development mindset. To a point where I was at age when my mom tell me, say, let's go to America. You know what I asked my old man? I said, oh man, what kind of women will take you from Africa and carry America for free? My man said, you go, let's go register. But when we came to America, you know what we later find out? Each person was paying $4,500, $3,500 for one-way plane ticket. Who are the bigger winner at the end of the day? America. And you know what America brought here for? It was not because they feel sorry for us. They knew they were boosting their economy because some of our parents and kids were incest more than working. They become taxpayer. The one that what they are citizens and what we get the same color not doing that we were doing to reboost their economy. But some Liberian, they say they educated, but come on, I tell you, my man, Liberian people, some of them are why when they think say they get blue boat, everything settled. Let's see, for example, when Liberian man come to Liberia commit crime because he's an American citizen. And you see how they get made that about that citizenship in it. And that way, man, when they catch him, were cutting that get through. How long I may be in jail in Liberia? Did you see the American government can't interfere? Because Liberia is an ally, but when our own citizen go Liberia, the ally say they can't poo-poo. When she not touch the American citizen and they vote, they vote how people get pointing the people in Liberia, they can just be scared. What kind of country we get? So Joseph Boakai get wisdom. He's not leading our country with wisdom. He's just doing things to please people, please partisans. And if President we are running Liberia, to please partisans. Eh? My man, the same error Joseph Boakai making right now, like what President we would have been making. Because like the same people that left President we they disenchanted them.
Okay,
That their goal they may accomplishing. But I'll rest them alone.
so let me say, what you guys doing what we call red herring. In English and journalism, we got something they call red herring. Leaving the important or core issues and discussing something different. In intellectualism, we call it or diversion narratives. But what I want to say is
So, I beg you, Kanda, I beg you, sorry, Kanda.
you know, at times.
AJ, beg your brother, hey, Kanda.
So hold on, Pastor Soze, current situation, I'm paying a man for nothing.
No, I beg you, yeah, Pastor, man, Kanda. I beg you, so Kanda. Yeah, we love you, Kanda.
You know, the law has to do with dismissing tenure position to be real. It comes with a very high responsibility. This government does not have the money. I'm not in favor of people dismissing people for tenure. The issue of tenure is a contract. To dismiss somebody under tenure, you must be able to pay for the rest of the tenure, what the law says. And Liberia now is economically constrained. So I think this government needed to leave those people in their position, let them end the tenure before you can get rid of them. But again, nobody will want to work with somebody who they are not pleased with or who they don't have the same political ideology. They are not thinking the same direction. Thirdly, the United Partisan or the advisor to the president is afraid that they will be keep maintaining those people they will be empowering sedition for 2029 financially. So it is on those bases they are trying to remove those guys from tenure position. And mind you, those tenure positions are integrated positions. Those positions were created so that presidents can have influence over people serving those positions. Having said that, Mr. Garrison Yeru was seen on several occasions wearing party brigadier. It is against the law of the tenure position. It is on that basis. That Boakai has the right to remove them from the tenure position. But my only problem is that Boakai pay them for their tenure. For example, if the tenure says 6 years and they go for 2 years, pay the rest of the full, pay the person off for their contract. And that is why he's not doing, because the contract does not have money to pay for all of those people serving the tenure position. And for me, that is why I'm finding out. That is why you see them looking for alternative route, looking for suspension, looking for Supreme Court, and looking for all kinds of stuff. But people who violated the code of conduct, wearing bearer, wearing party t-shirt to go campaign, it was wrong. I think the president is right to remove them from their position. But the law says you will pay them off. Now, there were Boakai you get money to pay the people off because they just took power and you want to move all of the people from the tenure position that violated. So you see, for me, it's not an issue about which one. I don't want you call it which one. If you call it which one, where is your choice of words? But frankly, in reality speaking, they violated the code of conduct. And I think the punishment for that is taking them from the position because the position is an integrity position.
Can I ask you a question, if I'm permitted?
Yeah.
Do you know the issue of the the issue of the code of conduct of government employees or appointed official not get involved into campaigning and other stuff. Usually not just only telling people the code of conduct. Say anyone that is appointed by the president do not be in
Mute
party
yourself
brigadier
so I
campaigning
don't
because
get
there
the
are issues where you might use your influence to affect election outcome. So if we frown at Garrison Yelu and others, what will you want to say about the high court delegate of unity partisans who are already serving in government or in the name of late campaign? What will you say about that?
Who are they? Who are they? Who are those? Because the code of conduct speaks directly to those occupying integrity position.
No.
I said the code of conduct.
Yeah.
With regard to any position spoke specifically and clear to those in position of integrity. That's why it says any position should be position of integrity, not any other, just any other position. If a minister goes and campaign somewhere else, right? The law says people participating in election who are appointed participating in election should resign 1 year prior to the election year. People appointed in other positions of government. They didn't say campaigning. They didn't say wearing party brigadier. But the law has to do with tenure position, which are integrity position. Says they shouldn't be seen in party brigadier canvassing. It means that you're not getting integrity anymore. You're not independent. So what maintain the people? And they cannot be trusted. They pledge loyalty to political party instead of the country.
So you see, go read the code of conduct, read section 8, read section 5.1, and then it will tell you what it says about presidential appointees, who are what they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do in terms of campaign and politics. Go and read it again.
Say you are behind the camera reading for us. Educate the public. Educate the public. We are listening to you.
No, I mean, I don't have. What I would do, I would just find and put it in the chat room, but right now it's not on. I don't have it, and I can't quote it word for word. But I know it forbid government officials from campaigning and wearing party brigadiers. Simple.
Do you say any government official?
Government official. It even went down to 7-7. It says 7-7 do not use government time to campaign or get involved into political activities. 7-7. It went down to 7-7.
With the 7-7, it says government time. With the 7-7, it says government time. But with minister who can be appointed and dismissed at any time, it didn't speak to minister.
So they show that a lot of people listen to this show. They are saying things we debating that we're not informed. So
no, I'm informed with that. I'm informed and I'm following the politics here. With the issue of minister, deputy minister, assistant minister, our code of conduct doesn't speak to them wearing or not wearing but campaigning. But with the issue of integrity position, right? Like the tenure position, you know what they created tenure position? Training position was
Maybe
created
that the
so as
argument, I
to
agree
have
with you on that.
the independence.
Listen
I
now,
mean,
I agree
I
with
mean,
you.
training position was created to have people being independent. If they want a minister and deputy minister, they're going to create everything to be training position.
You still not getting my point. My point I'm making to you here, and I want everybody on the show listening to get is why it is true that any position in faculty institutions should not be seen in party or managing party activity, managing political party or running campaign. I agree with you. I'm also saying the training, I mean, the code of conduct does not just start to training people across the entire government, where it brought in government official, managing director, deputy managing director, minister, assistant minister, deputy ministers, commissioners, directors, head of state enterprises, and so on, should not be into campaigning activities,
Can I say?
into party management,
I wish you had a
and so
law before
on.
you to quote it and read it for the public to just hear it one time so we can cross that bridge. But on another day, like you said, we'll come back with it. But for me, I have been in the full pledge of Liberian politics and been following it. I'm aware that the code of conduct speak to people appointed by the president should resign 1 year prior to the thing and
2 years, please. 2 years.
and integrity no 1 year.
2 years.
But the source said it said 1 year.
My man, there's nothing I could have. I might not article to article, but I could have got it to my. There's nothing I could have you were telling when it comes to this kind of political, or stipulation that I don't have an idea. It's 2 years, 2 consecutive years.
Is that true? It's
Anyway,
1 year.
I will beg. I
Anyway,
will
let
beg
us
to
come
leave,
in.
but I will beg to leave because I got other engagement. I want to see. I went behind the camera because I'm going somewhere in the car with other people. Because the father keep being on the line. I'm depriving them of their conversation, and that is not decent. As a professional man, I shouldn't be doing that. But I just want to say this that we will have the opportunity on our next topic to discuss the waste of our natural resources that are being carried on by Omen Boakai and the people. They're bringing on more road, mud. Rain season, and they're using 20 million on more road. But I will hold that for tonight and be discussed on a subsequent show. So thank you
Thank you.
guys so much.
Thank you, Pastor Sosa. And we have 15 more minutes here to wrap things up here, but we just want to recognize one of our viewers here who is participating in our discussion, Patrick GMK Bolo. Thank you, brother. Yeah, so Patrick made some comments here, so we're just going to read that, and maybe you or Isaac can respond to it, since we are still going back and forth on these two topics here. So, what he said, let me put it here. He said that the fans feeling disenchanted should have simply walked off the pitch and you were talking about, yeah, filed a formal complaint against the compromise referee. But I think the action of Josephine or Josiah or Josephine was so malicious to condone, and his action provoked every act of vandalism that took place at the stadium.
Josephus.
Oh, Josephus. Okay, thank you for the pronunciation. Your thoughts on what Patrick just mentioned?
Um, my man, cause I'm gonna do my closing just like this, and I wanted to say something to Patrick before, and
Well, go ahead, respond to Patrick, then you do your closing, because like I said, we got 12 more minutes on the segment.
okay. But wait, let me answer the person comment before I forget it. You understand? Like for
Yeah,
me,
yeah, that's why I said respond to Patrick.
like for me, I would say this, right? Sometimes you let's speak to reality. You understand? LeBron will always say we fought 14 years Civil War. LeBron have very short temper. And I just think, for me, I'm not in support of the action they took. But if these people were not going to take that kind of action, they will not get redress. It would have went underneath the rug. But thank God for social media, things can get out of the leader their hand. They have to take action. Because if the people would have walked away and filed complaint, the referee will not be banned. Because for me, I'm in favor of everything that referee get. He deserves it. Because you are referee for a reason. You understand? And you don't play with people emotions. Because soccer fans are normally people that are emotional all over around the world. This is why you're supposed to pay your fee and protect the fee so the fans cannot get access to the stadium. So at the end of the day, I just think you got to be honest. It's a sensitive issue, but like when people are not going to walk away, they are soccer fans, they are fanatics. Anything can happen because at the end of the day, you play with their feelings. You understand? So I don't think the Liberian people are going to walk away. But at the same time, I'm not in support of them destroying the fee, because if we don't even have the fee up to standard, then you're destroying what we have. So I'm not in support of it. But come to looking at the reality, I don't think they did the wrong thing, because Liberian men can only they just thought on fire and beyond, and they can't move. If they were not going to do that, they were not going to get redress. So they got what they deserve at the end of the day, because that referee, he brought it upon himself. So, but I wanted to say this to Solo, right? When Solo say, when Solo can he say what the man say? He said we distract, we want deviate from the topic using all our BB book. But when the man say political wisdom, he said the man will not use political wisdom. When that pure political wisdom, the man are using, right? But you just told her here tonight, and I want to close on that, right? You just told her here tonight the people, their motive behind going after tenure position, because they don't want the people to be equipped for 2029. So they want to make the men broke. You understand? So that's the motive. So honestly, nobody will tell me, say, oh, Joseph Boakai really think those people did what he's saying they did, because at the end of the day, it's a political vision. They got to lose their job by any means necessary. So, and when somebody mind made up, you can't change it. And that's why you see Joseph Boakai and the Supreme Court are going back and forth. On that note, I want to say thank you to you, brother Solo. AJ, I want to tell you thank you for the show, and thank you to everybody that followed us today, and thank you to Bieber Dennis. It's always good to be here, my man. Y'all keep it up. These discussions are very much fruitful for our generation.
Yeah. So before you leave here, so when you coming back home, and we part of LIB, are you?
Huh?
I'm not trying to put you on the spotlight, Jenny.
Listen. Oh, man. My
Because,
election in parliament.
because I want you to link up with my man Solo if you're in the city.
The man at UP, man. My man security.
But as even if Solo UP, let's just say hypothetically he's UP, even though I know he's not UP. So you can meet up with a UP librarian, brother.
Listen, right? Let me say this, AJ, and this is what honestly, that'll be honest, okay? And some of our friends that in the UP, they need to start putting their foot down, because at the end of the day, it is real, bro. Like for me, 2019, 2018, I went to Liberia, and 2023, I went to Liberia. When you go Liberia, when it comes to politics, you are free to express yourself how you want to express yourself, associate how you want to associate. You don't understand? But right now, seeing what happening to people that didn't support Joseph Boakai, that would be the stupidest security mistake you will ever make. When I went to Liberia, I never hang out with politicians, because at the end of the day, I don't even know if they like you in your community. I can't show my face where you want to go now. Then my own security in my hand. Let me tell you something. I used to be in Dubai at night. Like, I enjoy Liberia. When I in Liberia, I move freely, because at the end of the day, I did my own terror management. But right now I cannot until they make you convince me. And now you place. But yeah, but that's that, man.
So basically, Solo, I don't, I say it's not in LIB, but he just stated
No, and
clear.
I ain't like, bro. I just wanna
Yeah.
put your letter to them, man. And I ain't like, bro.
All right. Thank you very much for your participation. Solo, you want to make any closing statement?
Yeah. Let me say, let me extend my thanks and appreciation to our many fans, our many viewers and followers, to our brother Molu, Bolu rather, who just made his comment. We want to appreciate you. Patrick GMK Bolu, my brother, we appreciate your comment. And to my brother Isaac and Pastor Sunset, I am not a UPace. During this going election, our broadcasting from Bombing, and AJ was surprised. So, man, when you want to go to Bombing, and when you went there, I said, well, I have a private business to come and run on here, and I thought to broadcast for the current situation from here.
Yeah.
And then he said, you're not voting? I said, no, I don't trust either of the side in these elections. But I understand your point. You are looking for supporters, and in these arguments, it happens normally. People will bully you as partisan on the other side just to buy sentiment. But I have been through this for long, and we are staying into it. So I will ask you to try different methods because it won't work. we have to keep the sanity of the network so as to have a balance where you have um, um, key panelists, neutral key panelists having a side. I think it helps to strengthen our advocacy and our democracy, and it makes the network look very good and balanced. I want to thank the CEO and other supporters from the background, in the background to be steadfast and to keep appearing so as to boost the network. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Solo, and thanks to our guests. And thank you very much, Isaac. Thank you guys for taking time for every 2 hours here. Our hours will increase based on our participation from guests and others. We have Pastor Success show coming up on Thursday, but he haven't set up the date yet. But Dave will be starting this week on Sunday. Dave, I think Dave's show is called. Well, anyway, let me see here. But Dave will be starting this Sunday here. So current situation will be kind of busy on the week or the weekdays. On Monday we'll be having business conversation with successful entrepreneurs, and Tuesday we'll do our regular diaspora Liberian political speller discussion. Then Wednesday is ladies night. That's my favorite show. Wednesday. Then on Thursday is Pastor Success coming with the microscope. Then Friday we do coverage in the community Saturday coverage. Then on Sunday we got Dave. Dave is unfiltered. Yeah, so hopefully we will still participate in those other political talk shows for Dave and Sundays and also Thursday. But gentlemen, thank you very much. It is always my pleasure here to conversate with you guys. You guys are always on top of things. I love it. I love it. And thank you, Solo. And thank you, Isaac. And thank you to the participant and the guests. Hey, friend, merci. À vous demain. Bonne nuit. All right, folks. Thank you very much for joining us here. We will see you guys tomorrow on Ladies Night, and that will be hosted by me and the ladies. But yeah, but it was nice chatting with you guys. Thank you, Patrick, for waiting in. Thank you, and have a pleasant night.